What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Normally I wait till I get a couple viewers on here, but it's late and I really don't feel like waiting, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start. How's everybody doing today? Today's date is August 29th, 2018. It's about what time? It's 2:28 in the morning. In the morning, which majority of everybody sleep. But where do I start? Okay. Aretha Franklin funeral was today. I thought it wasn't until the 31st, but I guess they're starting today. How you doing, Hector? I believe they started today. I guess it's going to be a 3-day ceremony or whatever. And I don't know if it's just me or whatever, but I just feel as though certain things should be left in private. You get what I'm saying? Now, I mean, but I guess if you open the viewing to the public, I just don't like seeing pictures of people in caskets, whether it's audio or whether it's, snapshots or whatever. People that go to funerals and take pictures, it just annoys me. Like, have you ever been going through somebody's photo book, you're going through their family photo book and you see somebody laying in a casket or whatever? Like, I just think, to me, in my opinion, anyone that does it, they have a right to their opinion or whatever, but, like, I don't know, it just feels weird, but to each his own, more and more people doing it, so that's fine. I remember my brother going to get me for saying this, but shout out to my brother Carter. I'm not going to get his name out there, but I remember my cousin passed away. Somebody that I nearly didn't even know my cousin until they passed, but he wanted me to go to the funeral and record it. I couldn't do that, but she had thousands of people out there, and people came to pay their respects, and it looked like it was going to be a beautiful service. If I was able to make it up to Detroit, honestly, I would go. Aretha's meant a lot to me, like I've said before, growing up, and I kept asking my mom, she was on commercials, and I think when I really got a whiff of it was when Freeway of Love came out. I'm not sure what year that came out, but it had to be between 85, 86, and 87. Three of them years, but I remember, hearing that on the radio constantly. Then the Speedy commercial they was playing, and I just remember asking, Mom, who's that? Remember she had the mullet, she had on the dress and the mullet, and even in that video, that was the first time that I can remember seeing her, and I just remember in the video, she came through as she was royalty. You get what I'm saying? It's just like she felt like she was royalty in the video, Freeway of Love, and I was like, Mom, who that? And she said, I don't like asked her 1,000 questions, and she said, Aretha Franklin Anthony. And from that point on, like I always say, I never forgot her name. And I've been listening to her music, stuff that I can remember growing up, stuff that was before my time or whatever, and was the greatest singer in the world. Like, you have architecture and from the way music are from female singers today, she was the architect. You get what I'm saying? She was the architect. Not taking nothing away from Ella Fitzgerald and people that came before her time, like the great, what's her name? I can't think of her name. Ethel Waters. I love the way she sang, but that's a whole nother video. But I love that Cabin in the Sky movie. I love it. They could probably remake that, or they probably should leave it alone. But that's a whole nother story. But, people up in Detroit, at the African American Museum, I don't know the name of it, but they're paying their respects up there, and, rest in peace, Aretha. Patti LaBelle did a beautiful tribute in Philadelphia at her show, and I always thought it was beef between them two. And I guess it was, what you call it, not civil and rivalry, but a little rivalry between them, a little competitive, of best singers or whatever. But she said she knew she was going in December, and she planned her going home service, and she said that the first person she went to sing at her funeral is Patti LaBelle. She's going out in style. I don't like the fact that somebody took a picture out of red heels and all that, and just still a little bit shaky to me. But, you know, I just want to say, rest in peace, Aretha. You will be missed. Now, the Jacksonville shooter. Today I was at work, and I got kind of angry when me and my friends, we were speaking about it, because everything is just so confusing. Like, it's just like, okay, we have a right to bear arms. That's fine. We have a right to bear arms. But if a white person's walking down the street with an, I guess, I don't even know the name of the laws, but let's say Florida. They always got them weird ass laws. It's a video on YouTube, and I'm gonna make another video about it. I'm gonna paste the link or whatever. You know, I'm not good at all that, but it's a video on YouTube where there's a guy, a white man, walking in the middle of the street with an assault rifle on his back. The police stops him, you know, see that he has a permit to carry or whatever, and let him go. A black man tries the same thing. The cop stops the car, get out, you know how they pull the doors out and use them as shields, and had his gun out, telling him to drop his weapon, and they told him they would shoot. He had a license to carry too, but it didn't matter. Not fair. You know, and what's fucked up is that whole Madden tournament, anybody could have been in there. I could have been in there. You get what I'm saying? And because he feels as though he lost the game, it was okay for him to go into his car and get a gun and start shooting people. But I guarantee you, the police ain't stop him. You get what I'm saying? Or the people in Columbine, or the motherfucker in Aurora. You get what I'm saying? Sandy Hook, all of them. But yet, they stay wanting to pat us down, wanting to throw us on the fucking ground. If we got a gun, we're dead. But with someone else that isn't of color or of a different ethnicity, this lady, I can't speak right, ethnicity, they're good to go. But as soon as a person of color, especially a black man, we're dead. I don't know how many of y'all seen the movie Higher Learning. That came out in like 94. I've only seen it once or twice. A dude gets mad, you know, white guy, goes to the Aryan Brotherhood, and they end up turning him out or whatever. And he goes on a rampage and just starts killing people. Just starts shooting people, killing people. Mm-hmm. I remember at the end, Omar Epps, he was chasing Omar Epps with a gun. The cops were in the hallway. They pulled the guns out on Omar. I don't remember what. They pulled the guns out on Omar. The white dude showed up with blood on him with a gun killing Omar. And I never forget how they begged and they pleaded with him to drop the weapon. I just want to be an architect. And I know it's engineer. Television, it's movie, it's fiction, but life imitates art. And art imitates life. You know? But it's just unfair. You know, like, these people, like, I'm not a racist person. I'm not. I love all people. I listen to all types of music. I love all types of actors. I love all types of movies. I'm very diverse. But unfair is unfair. I mean, it's all a fucking setup. Like, I just don't understand it. It's okay for you to carry a gun. But if we get caught with it, we're dead. With a license or not. We're shot down. We're shot dead. But for them, it's okay for them to carry guns, and even if they have a license or not, but it's okay for them to go and shoot people and kill people by the masses. Now, 2 people got killed in a Madden tournament. In a Madden tournament, 2 people got killed in a Madden tournament, and you know, dozens of people got injured. I was listening to Good Morning America last night before I go to sleep on Hulu. That's the way I go to sleep. I just listen to Good Morning America. And I heard they was telling the stories about, you know, you can hear the dude say he had a red beam on his shirt. And he just asks, like, well, what are you shooting me with? All because he lost. Where's your stop and frisk then? When you have concert events, why don't y'all stop and frisking then? When you see someone lonely and by themselves and they got on a hoodie and they're Caucasian, like you do it to us, so why not do it to them? That's just what I'm saying. I'm not saying one race is better than the other. I'm not saying that. I'm not a racist. But what I'm saying is it's just unfair. Today, because I'm saying, so we were talking about that today at work and I just got mad. I got heated over it. In front of other Caucasian people, I didn't say anything rude, but it's just unfair. And one person agreed with me. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm glad that you see, but when are we going to wake up? I know, but it is what it is. And another thing, I don't know, I'll probably owe this guy an apology. I work at the airport, so I'll probably never see him again, but anybody that knows me knows that I'm a nerd at heart. I love anything that's dealing with space, relativity, general and special relativity, planets, the solar system, the galaxies. I'm into astronomy. You get what I'm saying? I'm into science. I'm into things like that. It just so happened I work with people, we're all black. We were talking about space-time. We were talking about space-time, black holes. We were getting into it. Me and my girlfriend, Ocean Terrier. What's up, boo? Shout out to her. We were talking about space-time and all this, that. And this guy come over, Caucasian, and says, gee, y'all must have been smoking 420. I lost it. And I may be a tad bit sensitive, but you mean to tell me 3 black people can't talk about physics? We can't talk physics or anything smart without being high? We have to be stoned? I lost it. And he told us, well, I was only making a joke. Well, I didn't like your joke. And he probably didn't mean anything about it. You are so right, sir. You are so right. We really do need to get our act together. We really do. But, you feel me? Like, we can't have a conversation about space-time, we can't talk about astrophysics. We all gotta, I guess we can't, that's something that we can't do. So, I really got angry. I let him have it without cussing him out, but going back at it, I do feel bad. Like, I didn't curse him out. I just told him how I didn't like that and how I didn't appreciate that, and it made me feel bad. But maybe he just was asking, are we high off of 420? You get what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, I would have been. But, it's just, I feel bad about that. Like, I gotta stop letting people make me feel a certain type of way, and I gotta stop being so fucking sensitive. Because everybody's not out to make me angry or try to do something, or, that's just me and my own hiccups. I need therapy for that. But, anything else I wanted to talk about? The screenplay. I sent the screenplay out to a couple people, and I am so embarrassed because I swore I spell checked everything, and there's still some misspelled words in there. But it's only camera directions and set directions that's misspelled. As far as the dialogue, everything is down, everything's good, whatever. I just want that just to be over and done with. You know what I mean? I just want it to be over and done with. I hope once, everything's done with it, and I hope everybody gets the story. I hope everybody likes it. I hope somebody can get something from it. Suicide is a serious issue. And it's an issue that I really don't hear a lot about except someone killing themselves. But if it's a way that we can prevent someone from committing suicide, we gotta stop picking on people. We gotta stop bullying people. And I'm saying this as I'm looking at myself, but we gotta learn to treat people better. Because you never know what could send somebody over the edge. You never know. How many friends that I've had that killed them? I know of one person that committed suicide. Well, that was my friend that I know that committed suicide. And his name was Sarai in Philadelphia. And this happened this had to happen in 99, 2000, and it was hard to deal with, and the sad part about it is I didn't have the support of my family at home. I just never forget that. It was a hard time for me to deal with that. He lost his mom on Thanksgiving and he hung himself on Christmas. Sad situation. And I know how it feels to lose a parent. And not just that, I had other family, losing my mom was really hard, and somehow I was able, I'm not going to say bounce back, because I don't think you ever bounce back, but I was still able to, maintain, and I probably have some leftover issues from it where I'm spazzing out and stuff for people, but I was able to get over it. But some people just can't.
I should have said deal with it.
That's one thing that, we need to really try to stop people wanting to kill themselves, and it's a mental issue, and we have to learn how to deal with mental issues. Stop licking my leg, Donna. We gotta learn how to deal with mental issues a little bit better. Everybody, and I'm not just talking about everybody. We need to learn how to stop shunning people for their issues. We need to make sure, let everybody know that they're welcomed, and try to, because what's crazy is, I want to know how many people actually have mental issues and it wasn't diagnosed, and things been misdiagnosed.
Undiagnosed.
But that's pretty much all I have to say tonight. I don't think anybody's watching. We got one viewer, which is quite okay, as long as somebody listening. I don't care. But that's pretty much it. See if I can call somebody for an interview.